I woke up on the floor with your name on my mouth. Cold cup, cracked screen, same old ghost in the house.
I kept your jacket on like it could keep me warm, but I've been missing pieces since you walked out the door.
I need a sign, baby, something to feel. I'm tired of the weight, I'm tired of the wheel. If love left a scar, then let it turn gold. I'm reaching for daylight, I'm ready to hold.
Arms wide open, pull me through. Arms wide open,
I'm coming back to you. Save me, bring me to life. Arms wide open, I'm not done tonight. Arms wide open.
I saw you in the rain, on the corner of my mind. You looked like a spark that I left behind.
I know I went too far, I know I let it break, but I'm still standing here with a heart that won't cave. I need a sign, baby, something to feel. I'm tired of the weight, I'm tired of the wheel. If love left a scar, then let it turn gold. I'm reaching for daylight, I'm ready to hold. Arms wide open, pull me through. Arms wide open, I'm coming back to you. Save me, bring me to life. Arms wide open, I'm not done tonight. Arms wide open. If I crawl, I'll crawl to you. If I fall clean through.
Take my hand, don't let it shake.
We can still outrun.
Fucking real. I've been talking this whole time. Bullhorn Betty is a piece of shit. Who do, who does that? Who goes and sues the family of missing children? She does. She don't give a shit. She don't give a shit. That's all she ever does is sue people. Okay, sue. My rights, my rights. What about their rights? Okay, what about all the families that all the cases that you have ruined? Summer Wells. Look at the mess you did there. Okay. Then you got Sebastian, as we know. Oh, what did you do in the Gabby Petito case? What happened there? Huh? How about Quentin Simon? You should not even be in true crime, in my humble opinion. I don't know why anybody watches you, but they do. Hi, Misty. I'm trying to pull up my chat. It's not working. Oh, there we go. So, anyways, we're going to go over the documents. Well, let me show you. Let me show you first. Um, and she's not going to win. And she's not going to win. I'm just telling you that right now. She's not going to win. But what she will do, she'll do like what JLR does. Maybe JLR helped her with the paperwork. I don't know. You know, she went and got her hair done. You know, she hasn't did her hair, for 3 fucking years. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. This is what popped up. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Right here. Oh. Oh, great. Go.
Sebastian Rogers went missing from Hendersonville in 2024, prompting national coverage and a social media investigative frenzy. A content creator known for covering the case is now suing the Sumner County Sheriff and others after she was arrested for allegedly harassing Rogers' family. Welcome to News 2 at 5.
Yeah, because she was.
Caitlin Quisenberry breaks down those claims.
YouTuber and content creator Andra Griffin, also known as Bullhorn Betty, has filed a lawsuit against a long list of defendants, including Sumner County Sheriff Eric Craddock, a Sumner County detective, and the mother, stepfather, and 2 other family members of missing Sumner County teen Sebastian Rogers.
Unbelievable.
In the 10-page lawsuit filed on Thursday, Griffin claims her constitutional rights were violated, including her Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable seizures and prosecution. The lawsuit also accuses the sheriff's office and members of Sebastian Rogers' family of targeting her because of critical comments she posted to social media.
Oh my
about
God.
the investigation and the family. Griffin adds the defendants reportedly acted, quote, recklessly and maliciously, leading to orders of protection and eventual damages, including time in jail and a $20,000 bond.
It was due to an increased fear because of the danger from threats, harassment, and as well as trespassing.
She's reporting a bunch of lies. She's harassing me,
I'm not
harassing my
asking
family.
about
Those comments came during a court proceeding last year, when several of the defendants accused Griffin of stalking and harassing the family.
She does.
This is First Amendment protected speech. There has to be some action that will require that by Ms. Griffin to direct that to the petitioners. And the statute clearly says that it's only a violation if the defendant knowingly does that.
Oh,
According to the
come
district
on.
attorney's office, the grand jury ultimately declined to indict Griffin
Oh my
because
God.
they did not believe there was enough evidence.
Griffin is asking the court to block any further retaliation action against her, along with compensatory and punitive damages. She is also requesting a jury trial.
You don't deserve shit. You're nothing but a lowlife piece of shit. Okay. Let's go to her channel real quick. I can't stand her. I'm sorry. Because just everything I know she's done to families. Okay. And the reason why we know is because she does it live. So there's that. It's not like I'm making this shit up. But look at this shit, you guys. Besides Nancy Guthrie, right? Look at what she has done. Sebastian Rogers, she did every day, every single day. Hold on. It's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, I'm not even going to go. But let me tell you something. Let's see. Maybe she's got a playlist. And does it say Sebastian? $375 videos on Sebastian. Hi. How are you? She's the one that's terrorizing people. Okay. Look at, she sued people on the internet. She sued, what's his name? Crude. Got money off of him because she was being harassed. It's the same old shit. Okay. And I bet you I'll copy and paste. I bet you anything. I'll copy paste. We'll find out. I got the documents. Hold up. I'm sorry. This really just gets to me. It's okay. I'm having a hard time seeing right now, so you guys please have patience with me. Please, as I try to read this, okay? I'm having surgery on my eyes next Friday. Mm-mm-mm. Unbelievable. Oh, okay. She is suing the sheriff, the detective, um, Katie, which is Sebastian's mom, Chris, who is his stepdad, and then Terry and Maddie, which is Sebastian's step grandparents. The ones that she threatened their lives. Yeah, yeah, that's what she's done. Here we go. Here's the complaint. Here we go. Introduction. This is a civil rights action. And you know what? She's going to keep these people in court for years. Okay, like the crap with QB, right? Which I thought was a bunch of bullshit. Also, kept her in court too for years, right? So they say that they violated her Fourth Amendment right to free and unreasonable seizures and prosecutions, except upon probable cause. So Eric, he is the sheriff. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna sum through it here. Of Sumner County, Tennessee. Okay, he's the one that's running Sebastian's missing person case. So it tells what he does. We all know what a sheriff does. Then Lisa, she's a detective. Okay. And then she talks about, let's see, Katie and Chris Proudfoot are the mother and stepmother of missing youth Sebastian Rogers. Yeah, let's make their life worse, okay? Because that's all you know how to do. All you know how to do is you're so toxic, lady. You have a dark aura around you, okay? And Terry and Maddie are the stepfather and mother of Chris. All these defendants are and were at all times relevant citizens of Sumner County. So now here on, they're going to call them family dependents. Okay. Okay, plaintiff. Here's the facts. Alleged facts. Okay. At all times, plaintiff was and continues to be an online journalist. No, you're not. You're no journalist. You are nothing. And commentator concerning crime victims and their right. Oh my God, you are not. This is a bunch of BS. And their rights, crime victims and their rights. You have got to be kidding me. At all times, plaintiff published through her YouTube channel known as Bullhorn, which currently has over 4K. I don't know why. I don't know why people watch her. And she has over 11.7 million views. Publishes on various social media platforms like Facebook, X, TikTok, which altogether is 190K and receives between 500 to 2 million views per month. Okay. Throughout her career, her career is suing people and beating up people. Okay. That's what you look at her record once. Okay. That's her career. Was harming people. throughout her career as a journalist, she covers high profile missing kids cases, which she shouldn't be, okay? She shouldn't be. And other cases nationally, including the case of Gabby Petito. And we know what you did at Gabby Petito's, okay? That's why they made a law. Plus that cup you bought and put there. You planted that, okay? And then let's see. Oh yeah, you ruined this case too. Kyle and Crystal, okay? And then Kathleen and Colin, yeah, we seen what you did there too. You picked up the thing you found in the woods. And then Ruth, is that old lady, that little old lady that went missing out there? Summer Wells, sorry, my notifications, I gotta shut it off. Polama, who is this? Miranda Rosa, Andy Doyle, Trayvon Martin, George, shut up. George Zimmerman, Pulse nightclub shootings. Oh gosh, she's so full of shit. Oh, look at who she forgot. Oh, all the other cases, that she destroyed. Hold on, you guys, I gotta shut off my notification. It'll drive me nuts. I get sidetracked. All right. Plaintiff's reporting work has taken her to many parts of the country where she has helped investigate. No, you haven't. You've ruined cases. Assisted in search. When you've been told not to search, you went out there and you did things. And rescue efforts. And sought answers for families and her audience. While on her investigative trips, plaintiff reports her activities, findings, and opinions, sometimes reported live from various locations. On February 26, 2024, Sebastian Rogers, who was at the time 15-year-old autistic boy, and reported missing from his home by his mother, Katie, and the stepfather, Christopher. Soon after, a community-wide search effort began that was initially reported by the local news station that same day. Because Sebastian was not located, an amber alert was issued and the community search continued. Since reporting Sebastian missing, defendants Chris and Katie have given multiple interviews with both traditional news, online news media, and then she talks about Nashville, Nancy Grace, several others. And let's see. Sebastian's disappearance attracted the attention of media outlets nationwide, including numerous on media reporters and content creators, such as Plaintiff. Reporting and commentary regarding Sebastian's ultimately became critical of the Sumner County Sheriff's Department. Yeah, you went and harassed them. Handling of the investigation of Sebastian's disappearance and began raising questions about whether any family members were involved. You did more than that. Hold on, you guys. You accused them of horrible, horrible things to that boy. Not the biological dad, though. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. But I'm not even going to go there because his daddy had nothing to do with it. What? Yeah, you see what she did hey, Molly Golightly, I blame you for this. Just kidding. She has no control. But she did bring Bullhorn Betty here to YouTube. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Apparently upset the plaintiff's reporting. Katie made an incident report to defendant. Oh, okay. She's talking about Lisa, which was a detective, on June 20th, 2024, complaining she and her family members were being harassed by a person on YouTube, which she was. The plaintiff had made several YouTube video chats regarding her theories, and no, you did not. You did not. Your theories and opinion. No, you accused them. You straight out accused them. Sorry, guys. Into the investigation of the juvenile's disappearance. The incident report states on or about June 22nd, 2024, Lisa received information that Bullhorn Betty was in Sumner County and posting videos and going live while driving around the area, to include, which she did, Katie's home and Chris's home and the workplace in Memphis. Oh, yeah, you done some dirty stuff. You followed those people around. You had people follow them around. Because you're disgusting. And some of her family members believe Bullhorn Betty is harassing and stalking them, which she was, while also encouraging the public to photograph or video them while they were out in public and send her data. Yeah, that's what happened. There's proof of that. So stop it. On June 22nd, 2024, plaintiff traveled from her home in Florida to Sumner County, Tennessee. She spent 3 days reporting on Sebastian's disappearance. During her time at Sumner County, plaintiff broke no laws, did nothing illegal, and simply engaged in her general reporting endeavors. You are so full of shit. Oh my God. Afterwards, she returned to her Florida home. Unbeknownst to plaintiff, on July 25th, 2024, and August 1st, 2024, defendant Katie, Terry, and Maddie, based upon false and or misleading affidavits, sought and obtained ex parte temporary orders of protection. Okay, from General Sessions Court in Sumner County. Christopher, okay, footnote, I missed a footnote. Hold on, where was that footnote at? Why did I miss it? Oh, right here. Katie versus, okay, so she's talking about the petition for protection order. Chris Proudfoot obtained an ex parte order of protection on the same false or misleading basis, August 17, 2024. Let me come in my chat a minute. Looky here, looky there. Hey, girl. Fire in the chat. All right, let's get back to this nonsense. Oh, we got a footnote here. What's this footnote? Chris Proudfoot. Okay, so it gives, although there's a receipt stamp dated August 19th, the only file stamp by Sumner County is dated August 20th, 2024. And then it goes into talking about Terry's and Maddie's, so we won't come back to that. The petition on which defendants, falsely accused plaintiffs of stalking. The petition of defendant Chris falsely accused plaintiff of stalking and also falsely accused plaintiff of threatening to do harm and harassment, which you did. Chris Proudfoot also requested a gag order from talking, suggesting, or any other ways about son's missing case. Be ordered not to have any form of third-party contact of him and his daughter, which she also tried to, she did some stuff with his daughter. I can't remember what it was exactly, so I'll come back to that. The 3 ex parte orders of protection taken out by defendants were set to be heard August 22nd, 2024, and Christopher's was set to be heard on August 29th, 2024. Significantly, sorry guys, the petitions and ex parte orders were served on plaintiff at her Florida home. Remember, you wouldn't answer your door? Remember, Bullhorn Betty, you were hiding in your home? You remember that? You were hiding because you're going to get served? August 19, 2024, only 3 days before the Tennessee hearing date. The reason for this delay is service is unexplained at this point. All right. So she's talking about case law here, or statutes, or whatever it is. Require that the court shall cause a copy of the petition and notice of the date set for the hearing on such petition, as well as a copy of an ex parte order of protection to be served upon the respondent at least 5 days prior to such hearing. You wouldn't answer your door, lady. You were hiding. Remember, you're hiding in your bedroom? You remember that? I do. However, August 22nd, 2024, in direct violation, the local General Sessions Court Judge Blayton held a hearing with the defendants being present and entered order protection against plaintiff, all contrary to explicit statutory mandates. Okay. Ex parte orders were: do not abuse, threaten, or abuse, hurt, or try to hurt, frighten petitioner or the child under 18. Okay? Do not put petitioner, minor children under the age of 18 in fear of being hurt or in fear of not being able to leave or get away. Do not stalk or threaten to stalk petitioner, minor child under 18. Do not come about the petitioner's minor children's protected by this order, including coming by or to be shared residence for any purpose. Do not contact the petitioner, minor children protected by this order, either directly, indirectly, by phone, email, messages, mail, any type of other communication. You must not hurt or threaten to hurt any animals owned or kept by the petitioner's children. Do not interfere with property owned or kept by a petitioner with utilities of the home. After August 22nd, 2024 hearing, the court ordered the following: obey all orders in this form. Not abuse or threaten to abuse petitioner's minor children. Not stalk or threaten to stalk the minor child. No contact. You must not come about the petitioner's residence, shared residence, for any purpose, and must not contact petitioner and petitioner's children, either directly or indirectly by phone, email, messages, text messages, mail, or any other type of communication or contact. Stay away. You must stay away from the workplace, child's home, and workplace. Personal conduct. You must not cause intentional damage to the petitioner property or interfere with utilities of the home. You must not hurt or threaten to hurt any animals owned or kept by the children. Orders to the respondent about firearms. You must not have or attempt to have, receive or attempt to receive or give it, or in any other way get any firearm while this or any later protective orders in effect. Because Bullhorn Betty did make some threats about having her firearm. Okay? When plaintiff, who was still in Florida, learned about the local Green Sessions court judge, he had essentially ex parte hearing on the petitions in violation of Tennessee law. She published live reports and commentary about the events soon after they took place. That's because you were sneaky and you knew they were happening. Just saying. Allegedly. In none of these reports or commentary did plaintiff in any way violate any of the orders contained in temporary orders of protection or orders coming out on August 22nd, 2024. You best believe, I'm just saying, people, you best believe that people are going to get videos ready of everything Bullhorn Betty has done. In response, plaintiff's publication of her reporting commentary, defendant's family and Lisa, acting jointly in concert in combination without probable cause to believe a crime has been committed, obtained a total of 6 arrest warrants charging plaintiff with a violation of the protection order. 2 days later, August 24th, plaintiff was arrested in Montgomery County, Tennessee, where she appeared at a vigil organized on behalf of the missing child, Sebastian. General Sessions Court Judge explicit orders. Plaintiff was held in the Montgomery County Jail and the Sumner County Jail for over 12 hours before being released, you guys. Posted a $20,000 bond. Yeah, you didn't pay it though, other people did. The charges against the plaintiff were ultimately dismissed when Sumner County grand jury returned a no true bill. And why did that happen? On May 9, 2025. At all times, defendants lack probable cause. Probable cause to cause the arrest, charge, or continue the prosecution of plaintiff. The charges against the plaintiff were initiated and proceed based on false statements, material omissions, coordinated misconduct by individual defendants. Plaintiff's reporting and commentary constituted protective expression under the First Amendment and were the motive for the defendant to cause the improper arrest and prosecution of plaintiff. At no point did the individual defendants possess reasonably trustworthy info sufficient to warrant a person in believing that the plaintiff had committed an offense. Any finding of probable cause was a product of defendant's own misconduct. Oh my God, you just did not do that. In violation of the Fourth Amendment. So he's talking about, what's his name? The sheriff. Maintain policies, customs, practices, proximate cause of improper prosecution of plaintiff, which included a failure to train, supervise, monitor, discipline his deputies regarding the constitutional limits of initiating and continuing the prosecution of criminal charges. Lisa relied on bias, complaining witnesses without adequate collaboration, ignored explanatory information, presented false or misleading statements, and or made material omission to secure criminal process even though probable cause was lacking. The sheriff should have known that the detective Lisa engaged in this improper conduct in a high-profile case that involved a reporter. She ain't no reporter. All she is a YouTuber. Stop it. Who was openly critical of the sheriff's department. All of which was, yeah, you threaten all these sheriffs. Every town you go into, you threaten all these sheriffs that you're going to take their job. You're going to take them down. All of which was driving force caused the constitutional violations set out by the sheriff. Improper actions combined with motive to silence protective criticism was a moving force behind plaintiff's prosecution without probable cause, resulting in, I don't know that word, you guys say it for me, of liberty and other damages as a result of the unlawful, wrongful actions of the defendants, each of them acting jointly, severally, in combination and concert. Plaintiff has suffered loss of liability, physical, mental, emotional pain. This is what you do to people. This is what you do to people. Anybody in your life, any case you've been on, this is what you do. Bullhorn Betty. Mental, emotional pain, suffering, financial injury, as well as reputable harm. The action of the individual defendant acting solely and or concert and in combination with reckless, malicious, willfulness, intentional, oppressive, and taken with a motive to intentionally harm. Oh, stop it, plaintiff, and or violate her clearly established constitutional right, or with such reckless regard of those clearly established rights, so to render the individual defendant's liability to the plaintiffs for damages. Request for relief. What does she want? So, okay, if she's suing 5 different people, okay? She's suing 5 different people. So, is she wanting money for each one of these people? For her 4th Amendment? I think that's what it means. Let's see. She wants a restraining order. She wants a restraining order prohibiting and enjoining defendants from taking retaliation. Oh, stop it, lady. Award plaintiff a judgment of commissary or damages in the amount sufficient to compensate her for her injuries and damages. Award plaintiff appropriate amount. Award plaintiff her reasonable attorney fees. What is this? What does that mean? She wants a jury to try this. Well, okay. Grant plaintiff such and further general relief. Jeez. Wow. Wow, you guys. So look at who the attorney is. Check that out. The guy that what's his name? Tony, the one that passed away, that was the speaker for Zeth? Yeah. He paid for that attorney. That's who this is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She should. Everything she's done. Everything she's done. She is. Thank God she don't have children. Thank God. I feel sorry for that dog. We have a woman in my town that reminds me of BHB. They act just like that. Both hateful. Yeah, she's toxic. She's just mean. She's got a darkness around her. I'm telling you, her aura is black around her. Just saying. She is a felon. But in Florida, she got the right to get a firearm. I don't know. Yeah, she used to beat up her husband all the time. I mean, she's had 42 charges. Not saying she was convicted of them all. 42 charges. And mainly it had to do with DV and alcohol and drugs. Yeah, she is a felon. You can be a felon in the state of Texas and still get a firearm. And obviously in Florida you can too. Yeah, TikTok Tony. 1212. What is that? 1202. What's that? What's 1202? You guys, what do you think about this? That's a ton. Oh my God, he did. He really did. Nasty. I guess he passed away. I don't know of what, but RIP. Anyways, so there's that. It wasn't unintentional. He was taken up. He didn't realize. Nasty. She's done more harm to cases than anything, especially with the families, terrorizing the families. And she really gets upset if nobody will do interviews with her. Then watch out. Watch out, people. I don't know what's going to happen. But I know she's not going to win. She thinks it's her free speech. Not everything she's done. I don't know. I haven't seen them online or anything, but I don't go looking either. So there's that. So I hope he's okay. Okay, guys. You know, my dad pissed me off today, which I've talked about. Okay? He really did. You should have seen him. I can't even begin to tell you. It's so ridiculous, so embarrassing. It's the worst he's ever been. But there is an issue. There is an underlining issue because he started drinking again. People, he's a mean ass drunk. And let me tell you something. Even though he ain't drinking like when he gets up and all that, he's still a dry drunk. You guys, he's mean. He's a mean drunk. Very mean man. So, I won't be mean to him. I will talk smack about him with you people. Okay. Yes, I will. But I don't get up in a space and stuff. I just walk away, right? But today I couldn't walk away. I couldn't walk away in the doctor's office, right? So you know what I did? Because I knew it would piss him off. Um, you know what I did. You guys, he lost his fucking mind. He was so mad. I turned on my phone and did what I did. It's like, oh my God. Dad, look at me. Did you hear that? I wish I would have kept that recording because he lost his mind. I don't want to be on that thing. I don't want to be in your phone. I didn't care. I just kept laughing. I didn't care. I just kept laughing. I didn't give a shit. I laughed. Oh my God, he was so mad. I love it. I loved it. I loved it. Wait till he finds out I put him on the internet. Okay, he's gonna make me mad again, right? And I'll be like, look at where I put you. You're not only in my phone, you're worldwide, Dad. What do you think about that? Yeah. Tell you're not going to. No, you know what? You know what? My doctor. Guess what? His doctor stuck up for me again, right? Because I've known his cancer doctor since 2020. Yeah, 2020, and he looked at me. He shakes my hand first, like always, and here's my dad complaining as this doctor's, looking at all his numbers and this and that. I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. He's standing up behind him with his arms folded. I'm like, Dad, come sit down. No, I want to stand. I'm like, holy shit. And then the doctor looks at me. He goes, you're a saint. I go, I know. Thank you. And then what was another thing that the doctor did? He grabbed my dad's hand at the end, and I looked at him. His doctor is very caring, and he's very good at what he does. He goes, I'm trying to help you. Would you let me help you? It was so sad for the doctor to have to do that. So then my dad goes, oh, I'm going to live another 5 years. I go, the hell you are. I go, I'm not dealing with you no more. The doctor looks at me. He giggled. He goes, I have no response to that. It was good. It was good. It was good, you guys. But anyways, I don't have to deal with this, right? And I'm learning that. I don't owe him anything, me or my brother, right? And this ain't my responsibility, right? It's taken me a lot to try to understand, even though, the abuse was horrific by that man. hmm Anyway, I have to complain. I see my doctor when the therapist on Monday. Yep. It was different. I took care of my mom, right? Because I love my mom. She's my best friend. I kind of got stuck with him. The good die young. My mom, she got cancer. She was gone. 29 days she was gone. We found out she died 29 days later. Thank God she didn't suffer that I know of. Well, I made sure of it. But yeah, I'm not doing another 5 years of this shit. You gotta be kidding me. No. I'm going to tell my son because you know what? He's Papa's boy and say, here you go, take care of your Papa. Have fun. Have fun. All right, everybody. I'm done complaining about my dad for now. Okay. And yeah, so I just wanted to share what the heck Bullhorn Betty was doing. My mom passed at 61, pancreatic cancer, a year and 6 months after my brother died. 38 of breast cancer. Horrible. Horrible. Oh, he should have been dead. My dad should have been dead. I see you guys on here, and I'm like, God, you guys are so proud of, your dad. And I don't know what that's about, right? Like your dad's your world, especially with you. You call your dad daddy. I, I, I don't know what that's about, okay? I don't know what that's about. Let me tell you something. Remember, you guys know that I have been abused. When I was 3 years old. Remember, I was violated by that old man. And then to have my father say, what did you do to make him do that to you? I'm a little toddler, man. I'm a little toddler. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus. Everybody in my family died of cancer. Everybody. Everybody. All right. I know, but I was sexually abused. I'll never forget any of it. Fuck no. That's good. I don't ever know what that feels like. I would never, ever, ever know. Hey, people in the family did try to get me and my brother taken away, though. They did. But my dad threatened their lives. For real, I'm not lying. That's one thing I don't do. I don't lie. I'll come with facts and data to back it up. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. Sucks. All right. I'm going to go for now. But okay, there's a new case I'm going to be following. And I think it's gross and disgusting. She's something else, man. God don't like ugly. Remember that. Remember that, Betty. God don't like ugly. Since you're so religious. All right, guys. I'm going to go. She's just gross. Gross, gross, gross. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for being here and listening.